closely at this photograph of the arid Nevada desert. With over 300 days of relentless sunshine a year, this environment creates a uniquely hostile climate for physical materials. Now look at the vehicles driving right through it. They face a daily barrage from extreme elements, enduring baking heat and abrasive winds that test the limits of their exterior engineering. To understand how they survive at all, we have to look at these raw, unpainted frames on the assembly line. Modern car paint is a complex, multi-tiered chemical system designed specifically to cover this vulnerable metal. This 3D cross-section shows the anatomy of a factory finish. First, you have the metal chassis. Above that sits the pigmented base coat, which gives the car its actual color. Finally, resting on top is a thick, transparent resin called the clear coat. The clear coat has one microscopic job: to act as an invisible shield. Engineers designed this polymer layer to block ultraviolet radiation and physically repel environmental hazards, keeping the colored layer beneath it completely untouched. In a moderate, temperate climate, this defensive system holds up for years. But the extreme Mojave Desert initiates a relentless, microscopic siege that pushes this resin past its breaking point. When a vehicle's finish begins to look dull and lifeless in Las Vegas, you are observing an active, structural collapse of the paint itself. Let's look closely at the intense heat waves radiating off a dark vehicle baking under the direct desert sun. Down at the molecular level, this causes photochemical degradation. Intense ultraviolet rays act like microscopic hammers, shattering the geometric polymer bonds holding the clear coat together. Heat is a catalyst. When a dark vehicle's surface exceeds 160 degrees, this chemical breakdown accelerates exponentially. The immediate physical result is severe. The once solid, protective clear coat becomes porous, heavily compromised, and entirely vulnerable to the physical debris blowing around the environment. The intense desert sun strips essential oils and resins from the surface, systematically destroying the structural integrity of the car's primary line of defense. With the shield weakened, the Las Vegas Valley introduces airborne silica dust and sharp construction debris. These highly abrasive particles settle directly into the now porous paint. Watch this macro visualization. When morning dew or light rain mixes with trapped dirt particles, it forms a mildly acidic compound. This acidic mixture physically etches downward, eating deep into the weakened clear coat. Municipal tap water adds another threat. The region's hard water contains calcium and magnesium. Left in the hot sun, these heavy minerals bake permanently into the paint's pores. You might assume a quick trip through a drive-through car wash will clear this all away. However, automated wash tunnels rely on highly alkaline bulk soaps. These chemicals are formulated to strip thick dirt quickly, but they completely dissolve any remaining protective waxes or sealants on the car. At the same time, heavy spinning brushes drag accumulated abrasive dirt across the hood, inflicting thousands of microscopic scratches into the surface. These are known as swirl marks, further damaging a finish already baking in the sun. Relying on traditional automated cleaning accelerates the desert's destructive process, stripping away the last remaining defenses. This side-by-side comparison shows the ultimate consequence of an unprotected surface. Without intervention, oxidation sets in. The paint loses all slickness, turning dull, cloudy, and completely chalky. Once the clear coat peels entirely, the pigmented base layer is directly exposed to the sun. At this stage, detailing cannot save the finish. It requires a highly expensive professional respray. Halting this degradation requires specific chemical intervention. Professional detailers start with a safe extraction process, using specialized tools like automotive clay bars and pH-balanced soaps to physically pull embedded contaminants out of the paint's pores without scratching the surface. This advanced liquid polymer seeps into the clear coat, chemically bonding to create a rigid barrier with concentrated UV inhibitors. This sacrificial layer absorbs incoming UV radiation, stopping photochemical degradation. It's intensely hydrophobic, forcing mineral-laden water to bead up and roll off. Today, this process does not require a week in a shop. Professional mobile detailing units carry their own spot-free water filtration systems and power supplies, allowing technicians to apply these precise chemical extractions and coatings directly in a driveway or office parking lot. In the severe environment of the Mojave Desert, a simple wash leaves a vehicle highly vulnerable. To preserve a finish long-term, you must proactively apply a scientific layer of armor.